A threat to public safety. That's what the government is calling this home near a local high school.
Yes, police say it is owned by a registered sex offender, that it was the scene of a double murder, and that it's known as a drug house.
And he has multiple offenses of really shady stuff, and I don't think he should ever be allowed to come back.
Our veteran crime reporter Glenn Counts learned that the government wants to kick that owner out of the home for good. Now, Glenn is joining us live tonight, and you've learned there have had 79 calls to police about this in the past 7 years.
Well, you're right about that, Erica. You know, when neighbors heard that the feds were trying to take this house, you could see the relief. You could also see just how ready they are to wave goodbye to all of these problems. Neighbors tell us this house has been a problem for a long time.
We want it gone. We want all the problems gone. We don't want to hear about murder and prostitution and drugs.
In November, 2 people were killed at the house. Today, the federal government said enough and is planning to seize it. 61-year-old Timothy Martin is the owner. He also owns a lengthy criminal record, including second-degree rape and multiple drug, peeping Tom, and indecent exposure charges.
Timmy, I know his charges and all he's done things, but as a man, he's a really good person.
Elizabeth Buck is a friend of Martin's and lives in his house. She hopes to spruce the property up in the hopes of keeping it.
Appreciate having a roof over your head every day. I mean, it's just, you know, I've been out there, and I know how it is to have, you know, home, and that's why I'm trying to fix this up and trying to keep it.
Several neighbors told us they don't want Martin to keep the house. They don't believe that he can keep the criminal element out.
Our children roam these streets, and they can't roam the streets, you know, safely with this house in the condition that it's in, with all the activity that goes on here.
The government does call this house a threat to public safety. In addition to that double homicide, there have been 4 separate drug overdoses here requiring the intervention of first responders in order to save lives. Back to you guys.